Y'all. Welcome back to another banger, y'all. It's your boy J Dollar Sign, y'all. And this one, I'm gonna be pretty quick with it. But before we start, I just want you guys to share these videos when they drop. Like, comment, and hit the subscribe button, please, y'all. But this one is about the one and only, y'all. The boss of 600. You already know, y'all. RondoNumbaNine, y'all. When you hit Team 600, that's the boy right there, man. RondoNumbaNine is currently 28 years old, y'all. He was born in February 18th, 1997, y'all. So for those who don't know, he was arrested in 2014, y'all, for a murder, which was a murder of a taxi driver. As sad as it sounds, but apparently he was 19 years old at that time, I believe, when he killed that taxi driver. That's what it came out about. Because I remember even P. Rico, which I did a video on that hasn't released yet, but P. Rico actually did this RondoNumbaNine at the time, calling him, saying, "Oh, yo, he'll never be a killer of a taxi driver." That's what it was. But like I said, y'all, this video is not for me to bring no bad vibe or anything, but RondoNumbaNine is currently locked up right now because in 2016 they actually convicted him for that murder, which they gave him 38 years. They sentenced him for 38 years, y'all. So do the math, y'all. Since 2016 he's been sentenced. So if you ask me, by the time he'll be able to get out, with at least he has a chance. And then my thing for RondoNumbaNine, when he gets out though, I want to see him doing what's right. Leave the past in the past. Because if you know, these guys, they used to be the YNs before YN. I know now they're promoting YNs, man. Those are the original YNs, y'all. Like, if you know, like 2012, this dude, RondoNumbaNine, y'all, these guys were straight up savages. You know what I mean? Before they, like, back then, people stopped saying YNs. They'll call these guys savages, yo. But yeah, or savages, or like goons, y'all. Like these guys were, but RondoNumbaNine was like a savage, y'all. There's a photo that came out during that time, y'all. This dude had a rocket launcher, yo. Like, bro, but when they talk about the war in Chirac, that, like, if I see him come with that rocket, if you had a beef with RondoNumbaNine, y'all, your life was at risk, y'all. But imagine you got a little Glock 40 or a little Glock whatever, a little pistol, and this guy coming with a rocket launcher. What do you do, bro? Let's be realistic, y'all. But they're talking about YN. So name me one YN that you ever seen doing anything like that. But Number 9 on the other end too, y'all. He was crazy with the music too, y'all. He wasn't no rapper to mess with. He was crazy with the music, y'all. If you know, you know. Him in LA, y'all. LA Capone, by the way. A video of him gonna come down soon too. But LA Capone, y'all, him and RondoNumbaNine, at the time they were holding it down for 600, y'all. If you ask me, I feel like 600 was like when like Chief Keef and them took off out of 300. They kind of left the hood. So 600 seems like that's like the new group that they kind of left behind to like giving like the GDs and like who knows, like the LBG Ducks, to give them more problem. But they kind of like, that was the group that ended up like challenging, that was beefing with the GDs at the time, was keeping them left, you know what I mean? But yeah, like that song, well, not song, but yeah, Number 9 dropped this song with LA Capone, y'all. If you know, man, y'all know. That's like, I know I say that a lot, but yeah, that song, the name of it was Play for Keeps, y'all. When I tell you that song was, yo, there's a part where like, yo, I forgot, LA said a line where a lot of people used to use that for like Instagram caption at that time, where LA said a line where he was at the store. He had like something about like $1 or something, but both of his boy had 50-cent cakes, yo. Like when he said that, yo, man, that was the line like for that song. But that song went crazy. Number 9 murdered that song. LA murdered that song. Like, you know what? I know I was calling Little Baby and Lil Herb at the time, they were like the Steph Curry and Clays. Man, looking at it now, man, I feel like number 9 in LA Capone at the time, Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Let's give it. Let's say that, because they're both young guys I was putting in work. Tatum and Jaylen Brown. That's the duo you can compare to number 9 in LA, y'all. But yeah, and then like if you didn't know, Puerto Rico had that song at the time that was going crazy. Which I did a video on Puerto Rico. Y'all can tap in to find out the song too from that one. Like Hang With Me, Puerto Rico. RondoNumbaNine hop on that Hang With Me freestyle, y'all. Remix, y'all. When I tell you RondoNumbaNine said if he catches Puerto Rico, he's gonna let his desert. He give me desert eagle. I'm like, yo, no, but that song is like, like I said, yo, I am not promoting violence, but like when I tell these stories, just at the time being a fan, following you, like these things was like they were going crazy, y'all. But he said if he catches Puerto Rico, y'all, he's gonna let him feel that desert eagle. I'm like, yo. But number 9 went crazy on that Hang With Me. By the way, I think Lil J had like probably the toughest Hang With Me remix, but like it was definitely between Lil J's and what's his name, and number 9. Number 9 had a crazy one too. But honestly, between the two, I don't know which one had another one. But Lil J actually did this number 9 on his Hang With Me when he was like, niggas talking about 600. What the hell is wrong with this? I'm the only 00. Look who came up with it. Yo. But when I say everything, bro, during that time, music was like just crazy, y'all. But yeah, but like number 9, y'all, I know you've been locked up since 2014 now, bro. And then another thing too, guys, I've seen by the way, in that song Hang With Me, y'all, number 9 brother took over the show. There's a time he goes, swirl, yo. He came up with that dance, yo. Like, I'm gonna do a video on Swirl too. Big Swirl, that's his name. I heard, but you know what? He passed out not too long ago. I'm sorry to hear that, y'all. R.I.P. Big Swirl, man. But that Hang With Me video, if you know, you know. Swirl took over the show, yo. That video was legendary, yo. And the song was legendary. Everything was like, during that whole time was just a legendary time to be alive looking at it, y'all. There's no lie, bro. But yeah, like, not too long ago, it came out that number 9, like while he was locked up, he went inside the wrong unit. I guess looks like they classified him to a unit in the prison that he was at, where that whole block was like his ops, yo. I've seen a video of like one of the guy that killed accordingly they say allegedly, like he's the one who's responsible for what's his name, LA Capone's murder or something, bro. They said that number 9 went inside the unit, and then that dude is the same dude that checked off number 9 off the block. But a lot of people, that video went crazy. A lot of people was like talking nonsense about number 9. They said how you claiming LA this, LA that, but then you get on the unit with the dude who murdered LA. You didn't do nothing about it. But I'm looking at it though. Let's be realistic. Imagine you go to some of these people probably never been to prison. They just like hyping things on the media. What do you think, Rondo number? When you're in prison, there's no guns, no nothing, none of that. Most of the guys in Chicago, that's what they kind of rely on, to be honest. Which is, I'm not dissing them or anything, but you can't expect RondoNumbaNine to go to a unit where there's like probably 100 of the ops there. He's the only one from the other side, and you expect him to go have a fight in there. I think that's not being smart, if you ask me. So RondoNumbaNine actually not doing anything and letting the unit check them off, I don't think that was too much. That looked too bad on him. But at the same time, I get what certain people saying. Like maybe since he was such a LA guy, he could have, who knows, just square up with the guy or something. But at the same time, like I said though, like they say, strength in numbers, y'all. I think number 9 low-key let his ego behind and pulled a smart move, y'all. Like I said, the game is he's playing smart probably, because looking at it, RondoNumbaNine versus 100 other guys from the other side. Do you really think? And about it too, I give those other guys from the other side some flowers too for that, because they could have bullied number 9 badly inside that unit or whatever, but they didn't do nothing to him too. They just checked him off the unit or something. And so like I said, I'm not promoting violence or anything, but I want y'all to tell me what's y'all take on that situation though, because I've seen the video, it was going viral. Everyone was going crazy about Number 9, calling him all. Oh, they're like, oh, how you talking this, doing all that, and you in the unit, you didn't do nothing with the guy, and they check you off, you didn't do nothing. So that whole thing made a big noise. But if you asking me though, like I said, like I think RondoNumbaNine played the game smart, because like I said, 100 versus 1, who do you think is gonna win? Let's be realistic. It's not about being the toughest guy. It's about being the smartest guy. Even a lot of people being locked up nowadays, if you're asking me though, it's because like it's not like they're dumb, but 9 times out of 10, like if they maybe they didn't have the best strategy, they didn't do the smartest thing, that's how they got caught. You get what I'm saying? That's probably what it is. But Number 9 in that sense though, if you ask me, I want y'all to tap in the comments and let me know what y'all think. But me, I personally think Number 9 probably made a smart move, because like I said, 100 versus 1, you already know how that's gonna go. But yeah, but you know what, Number 9, bro, my advice for you before this video ends, when you get out of there, bro, or if you're doing the time, learn something in there, man. Like there's certain things you can learn in there, and then that translate or transfer it into the real world. So when you come back out, bro, you don't make the same mistake you made. You're not the same savage that I know back the world knew you of, like back then. You're not that original YN. You know what I'm saying? We want you to come back in the real world, and then help these YNs make better decisions. Pass your story on. Become like a motivational speaker or something. You know what I mean? Because you got a voice, you got a story. Like people can relate to that. People can listen to you. You can stop a lot of lives from going to prison and things like that. So I think you're in a good situation right now. Like, not saying like I want you. No, I'm not saying I want you to be in jail or whatever. But like I said, at least it's a murder you caught. Like at least you have a chance to get out still, man. So when you come out, man, you have with that second chance. Please, man, turn things around. Use it for the positivity. You know what I mean? While you're in there right now too, actually try to learn something in there too, man. But alright, y'all, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Like this channel, like I said, it's for you. It's for y'all. Like I'm working hard every day for y'all to bring y'all content. I know lately I've been dropping a lot of like big mainstream artists from like Chirac and stuff. But I'm gonna start going back to like the undergrounds, the ones that y'all didn't know about. That played a part of that war that was going on in Chirac. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, KI is one of them, y'all. The murder of KI.